In these training missions, you will learn to create robots and teach them to move and think on their own. In each training mission, control buttons appear on the screen. These control buttons let you play, repeat, and skip through training mission instructions. Click the rewind button to review a previous step again. Click the forward button to skip ahead. Click the pause button when you want to pause. The play button lets you proceed to the next step. Throughout the training missions, the red flashing arrow will point to items of interest. The arrow will turn green when it is time to click an item. Click the play button now to continue. In this mission, you'll learn the basics of the robotics invention system. This includes using the RCX, attaching motors, touch sensors, and a light sensor. This is the RCX, the programmable Lego brick. Besides you, it is the brain of all your inventions. The RCX comes with a few preloaded programs that make the motors, touch sensors, and light sensor work. Pick up your RCX now and press the on-off button to turn it on. Click the play button on screen when you're ready. Make sure your tower is connected to your computer. Place your RCX near your tower so that the computer can run a quick test. Click the play button to begin this test. Good. Your RCX is ready to go. For this next step, you'll need to locate 2 motors and 2 short wires from the robotics invention system. Click play when you're ready. The black squares labeled A, B, and C on your RCX are motor ports. Attach one end of each wire to a motor. Then attach the other ends to ports A and C. Make sure the wires are attached exactly as shown here. Changing the direction of the wire attachments will affect how the motors operate. The right side of the display window on the RCX shows the number of the active program. The number 1 should be showing in the right side of the display window. If not, press the gray Program button on your RCX until the display shows the number 1. Click play to continue. Now press the green Run button to start Program 1. The RCX should beep and turn on both motors. Press Run a second time to stop the program. Great job! Remember, if you need to review any steps within training, click the Rewind button. If you are ready to continue, click the Play button. So far, so good. Now find 2 touch sensors and 2 short wires that came with the robotics invention system. The gray squares labeled 1, 2, and 3 on your RCX are sensor ports. First, attach one end of each wire to a touch sensor. Then, attach the other ends of the wires to sensor port 1 and to sensor port 3. Good. Make sure your RCX is on, and then press the Program button until you see the number 2. To start Program 2, press the Run button. The motors should now be on. Press the yellow touch sensor buttons. The motors should turn off. Try turning the motors on and off by pressing and releasing the touch sensor buttons. When you are ready, press the Run button again to stop the program. Ready to learn how to add a light sensor? First, remove the touch sensors from the RCX. For this next step, you will need to have the light sensor and the test pad that is included with your robotics invention system. Make sure the motors are still attached to ports A and C. Attach the light sensor to port 2. Now, place the RCX on the test pad and position the light sensor near the black line. Press the Program button until the number 3 appears. Now, press the Run button. The motors should be turned on. Now, move the light sensor back and forth over the black line on the test pad. When the light sensor detects the black line, the motor should stop running. Press the Run button again to stop the program. You're doing great. You're now ready to move on to Training Mission 2. Click Play to continue.